Good morning. Good afternoon to everybody. Thank you all for being here this morning. Tamara, Demetrius, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you love it here. I love it here too with you all. I hope you all having a good Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. You got two more work days unless you have to work on the weekend. Um, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about. So um, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit your notification bell. What else? I have on Elf lip oil today. My hair is icy hair, 24-inch Jerry curl, I believe. Um, and a little Fenty on the face. Other than that, that's the beginning. How is everybody doing? Hey, Grace. Hey, Cut and Paste, Tisha, Miss Curvy Cutie. You on time today, Miss Curvy Cutie. Yes. Hey, Cinnamon Swirl. Good morning. Okay. All right. She said I'm in the bushes. Hello, Britt. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sin. Good morning to everyone. Oh, they waited too late to call. So, hey, Crescenta, SK, Yana. Hey, Yana. Gilda, good morning. How is everybody doing? Ooh, Blessed Lady 82, honey. She said, good morning from New Orleans, honey. You are a hot topic. Y'all out there. Oh, wait a minute. I did something wrong. Y'all are out there just doing the absolute most outside. The absolute most. Like what? It's been 15 years since y'all had snow? That's wow. Hey Carla, Nicole, DG, Peppa, hello. Girl, that is crazy. I know y'all cutting up. Y'all be careful out there. Good morning, Greta. And stay off the streets. Like when I say stay off the streets, don't get in the car. I just finished doing a hot topic to post for today after we finish this. I don't understand why people get on the road when it's like that. They drive 100 miles per hour in the rain, 75 miles per hour in the snow. I don't understand that. No, I know, Greta. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Philly. Good morning, Terry. Um, y'all let me know in Georgia when y'all clear up. Somebody send me a message by tomorrow evening because, like I said in my hot topics, I got some decisions to make because I'm supposed to be in Atlanta Friday. And child, it's negative 18 in Cleveland. How do you get ready for that? Good morning. How do you get ready for that? 18 degrees. Are y'all on the inside? Y'all got to stay. My sister's in Gulfport, Mississippi, and this is the first time her kids. I know they are having a blast. It is. Snow is beautiful. It's always so beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. 11 degrees, Regina, in Tennessee. Oh, I'm gonna call and check on my mama when we get off here because she's in Grenada. Negative 18. That means it's real cold, Grace. Oh no, yeah, negative 18. Good morning, CC. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Lorna. Ooh, negative 2 degrees in Michigan. Honey, when I used to come to St. Joseph, and we used to stay in beach houses right off of Lake Michigan, honey, that is some cold weather. Really, Greta? That's where I'm from. Honey, that's some cold weather off that Lake Michigan. That is nothing to play with. I don't know how they do it. I miss it because I love St. Joseph, but honey, baby boo. I think St. Joseph is the only place I've ever been where they have 4 actual seasons, and I love it. Yeah, right, Grace. Look, honey, I got up this morning, got my baby some Chick-fil-A. It was 20, 23 degrees this morning. It has got a little warmer since, but y'all go on and like this video, this live. Healthcare worker said it's 65 likes. Let's get them up. But now let's get into it. Hey, Danielle. I know it's cold in Houston. I'm going to talk about Houston today, girl. So let me see. The first thing we're going to talk about. Let me see. I want to talk about this first. I want to talk about not aloha. How y'all doing out there? I bet you won't in Cali. How y'all doing? Thank you, Greta. Y'all, this was So embarrassing. Sexy Red had imposed the AI picture of Martin Luther King and with the boobs up. I mean, I don't know what she was about to do with it. You know, you could tell it's AI because she got 35 fingers on her hand. But it Bernice got a hold to it, and she was not happy with it at all. She was not happy with it at all, right? So there were some conversations about it, and we're gonna get into the conversation because I thought this was utterly disrespectful. Hold on, let me see. So let's see what Sexy Red had to say. So Bernice said, "This is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who is not here to respond himself because he was assassinated for working for your civil, and I want to say it's probably human rights, right?" Now, Sexy Red's response was, "You ain't wrong. Never meant to disrespect your family. My apologies. Just reposted something I saw that I thought was innocent." What did she think was innocent about that? She talks about her derriere, and this man fought for justice. He has an entire holiday and birthday recognized. And she thought on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, other than just posting a photo of him, maybe with his sound in the background, just making a post about him, recognizing him, acknowledging him on his holiday, right? She thought that making this AI photo was just what it do. This is insane. She yes, it was insane. Oh, Jazzy, stay in the house. You don't need to go nowhere. Stay in the house. Get in the bed and listen. Don't do not go outside. No home trade. But how does she? I know people do stuff. So everybody does something that might be a little distasteful. But I just don't think we touch him. Do we touch him? I don't think we touch him. So when she apologized, Bernice came back and said, "Thank you for your apology, which I sincerely accept. Please know that it was not my intention that you be denigrated. I value you as a human being. I hope you understand my concerns about the image. I know that my father has become a bit of a caricature to the world, and that is his image, often used with no regard to his family, his sacrificial work, or to the tragic, unjust way in which he passed away, a state sanctioned assassination. Unfortunately, I regularly challenge the disregard. I earnestly wish that people would imagine what it would feel like." I can't see the rest of that. But she accepted the apology. Sexy Red apologized. Hey, Miss Fifi. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Shasta. But she apologized. And I mean, of course she was going to accept the apology, right? Of course she was going to do that. But that was just so lowbrow. And the fact that she said she thought it was innocent, like, do you not know who Martin Luther King Jr. is? Because there may be some people who don't know. It may be some people who do not know. It very well could be some people who don't know. It's just horrible. She knew exactly what she was doing. I bet a penny she knew this would bring attention. Absolutely. And like you said, the Tennessee girl, you're right. The damage is done. But she apologized, and Bernice accepted it, and they moved on. I just thought this was horrible. Ooh, honey, when I saw this, I was like, I know better than this. This is crazy. All right, let's go on to Mr. Brown, honey. So Chris Brown is suing Ample LLC and Warner Brothers in response to defamatory documentary. So when I was reading this on the Shade Room, let me get my phone out, child, so I can see. Hold on. When I was reading this on the Shade Room, um, Chris had shared that the press shared a press release from his legal team announcing his defamation lawsuit against Ample and Warner Brothers for the release of their documentary Chris Brown, A History of Violence. That's the name of the documentary. A History of Violence. The statement shares that before the release of the film, they were notified of the false and misleading narratives that accused Chris of SA and witness tampering. Chris's legal team made it clear that the accusations were discredited in court and dismissed as baseless. So why would you go forward in the name Chris Brown, A History of Violence? Now, don't get me wrong. People love Chris Brown, right? I know what he did. He cannot undo that. And that was wrong. That was so wrong. But Rihanna has moved on. She has two beautiful boys. Rihanna got other stuff to worry about because ASAP Rocky is in court right now, and we don't know. She don't know her man going to prison for life, so she's not worried about Chris Brown, right? But I am so glad that he is suing these people, and I feel that he is going to win. Chris is definitely he has been ignored a little bit in the world because of what he's done, and that's what he has to pay for, right? But for the most part, Chris minds his business. He does his work. He's selling out coliseums, arenas all over the world. You saw what he did in Africa. That was wild. Y'all excuse what's going on in the background. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, American born. Hey, furry world. You hold on. Cat said you make a mistake and people stereotype you forever. I'm heartbroken for Chris. Yeah, everybody has moved on. And Chris is not the only man who has done this. And women who have this done to them have gone back with them. Rihanna has moved on and she has moved up. Right? So it's time for people to move on. Now, if you decide you don't want to listen to him, that's all on you. But let him live. But this is wrong. And I don't blame him for suing them. It says Chris's attorney, Levi McCarthy, said that this case is about protecting the truth. It was noted that a portion of the $500 million that Chris is seeking will be donated to survivors of SA. So even in a win, he is going to donate some of the $500 million to a wonderful place. People who have survived SA. Yes, he did that. He did that, Pillar. He did that. I'm just gonna put this up here. Absolutely. He did that. He put his hands somewhere he should not have. And people were off of Chris Brown for a very long time. But I can't sit here and worry about Chris, what he doing every day with what I got going on. Right? It's not for me to do that. I mean, if you don't go to his concerts, then you don't have to worry about it. You don't buy his music. I think that's great. That's how you feel, then that's how you feel. Right? And not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You have your own opinion and everybody else does too. So you can't browbeat somebody because they don't think like you think. But you do what you feel like you need to do, and other people are going to do what they feel like they need to do. So, I mean, but I feel like he going to win this lawsuit, and I feel like the money he's going to give away is for a worthy cause. So I think that's great. That part is great anyway. What else? Before we get into it, let's talk about Ooh Child. Now y'all know I do not take part in this. I do not. But I was sent this clip, and she is flapping her gums. So what happened was, I guess on the upcoming episode, because I saw Toya on an airplane, and I really couldn't make out what she was saying, but I guess she was flying. I don't know if she was flying to London, but she was flying somewhere to get her Hermes bag, right? And it's her first bag. I'm sure it was over $30,000, 100%. I'm sure of that. And Toya makes the money because I think we found out that Toya makes more money than Eugene. So she is, she doing stuff she want to do for herself. Now her coworker has come out and said that she didn't pay any money on the foundation that they had on the show. That she got upset about the $1,000 that she did pay, and Dr. Jackie had to give her money back. And then she went over there and bought her a $30,000 bag when she could have donated it to a worthy cause. Well, first of all, you cannot tell people what to do with their things, right? Like people come on here try to tell me what to talk about. You can't tell people what to talk about on their stuff. So so that right there should stop. So that's number one, mind your business. Number two, if Toya want to go get her a $30,000 bag, she can go get her a $30,000 bag. And then she was like, I have one. I don't care that much. My husband bought it for me. Fine. We do not care. So Tori said, this girl is always lying for attention. If I would have known her as a child, I would have tried to give her the love she lacked. I'll bring my receipts and more to the reunion. I won't entertain a woman who's trying to hide her life secrets by creating drama with Cass. Now she grew up in a dark room, so her mama didn't have a window in her room, so she does have a pretty dark soul. So I feel you on that, Toya. But at the same time, this is not your business. And then Toya's castmate comes down and said, bring the receipts. And then she added Dr. Jackie, said you didn't pay a dime. Truth is truth. Look, if she didn't pay the money, then she can I'm not you can't tell Heavenly what to talk about. I don't even watch the show, child. So she honey, I don't even watch it. So I'm just talking about what's in here. But you can't tell people what to do with their money. You can't tell nobody what to do with their money. And she sounds stupid trying to tell somebody what to do with their money. Because if somebody told her that she needed to close her mouth, she'll have a problem with that. She don't want nobody telling her what to do. Now, if she just had a problem with the money that Toya had put the money up, I don't know how they put up her, Grace. Grace said, Grace said, how do they put up with her? I have no idea how they put up with her. I have no idea. And furthermore, very good American born. How much did Elaine give? Always trying to call somebody out because we don't know what she gave. She hadn't talked about that. She has not talked about what she gave. But y'all know, like it's no misunderstanding. Y'all know how I feel about it. So we'll be talking about. We'll get into that. It's no misunderstanding. Let's see. I just think, and Toya had a whole little thing. She had an Hermes blanket. She walked in with the purse. She had a little case ready, and she had a little party. But Toya is trying to be her best housewife situation, right? She's trying to bring the girls up and make it light and make it fun. And then there's this dark cloud who just reigns over the whole group. That's how I got it. Because that's what somebody would have done on Atlanta Housewives. They would have done it on Beverly Hills because they all have markets. But it would just be something maybe New York would have done it. I felt like it was something really light that the girls were trying to do. But then you just have, you know, her. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me move on. I'm done with that. I'm sure she gave money, but the question is how much. Why she talking about $1,000 or $2,500, or trying to tell people what to do with their money? That's the question. How much did she give? Did she give the 2,500 and that's it? Is that all she did? Let me see. What else is going on right here? Um, Wait a minute. Let's talk. Let's talk about this, y'all. Is it me or Martel look like he dressed for a boy band? And is that a collar like a reverend or a bishop has around their neck? Is that what that is? Is Martel trying to tell us something? Like he about to go into a new what is he about to do? What is he doing with a collar on? Like he looks like he is about to step up to the mic and sing Mr. Telephone Man. I don't understand what Martel is doing right now. Child, this is too much. Deborah said, Deborah said coleslaw dress Martel in little Miles Morales' outfits because they are tighter than tight. Girl, this is girl, not a Captain Crunch outfit. Oh my goodness. No, it's not a brooch. It looks like a collar. He's sitting over there looking at Mel so creepy. Like it's just uncomfortable the way he is looking at her. Don't he look like he about to grab the mic? He look like he about to do that. That's how it looks to me. And I was like, it's so tight. Y'all, what's that man? I don't know. Okay, for my older girlies who remember Video Vibrations, you remember it's this man named Captain something. He was light skinned. He kind of reminded you of Steve Harvey, and he used to sing a song, and he dressed just like that. I know it's not just me, so y'all just come on with it because you know what I'm talking about. I was like, why is he looking at this girl like that? It's so tight. But the conversation that he was having, I talked about it. I made a post about it. I talked about it. The conversation he was having, that he doesn't like the fact that, you know, he said if we didn't have these 4 children. Well, that has something to do with you, sir. You had 4 children with your then wife. And the reason that you're not sitting next to her or the children are missing out on something, like if he had followed that sentence up with because of everything I did, I feel like people would have been able to take it a little bit better. Even though it's Martel and he is a creep and we do not care for him, but he didn't follow up with that. Like Colonel Abrams, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. That's exactly who it is. Y'all, that was my son too. That's what he looks like. He looks like he is in Colonel Abrams like singing group. Martel would not take any accountability for anything. I hate the kids. I feel like they're missing out on something. Yeah, they missing out on their mom and their daddy. None. Talking about that could be us. It could have been y'all. But you wanted, like, don't get me wrong, it's 2 people in a relationship. Everybody has something to do with it. I feel like Mel was trying to really make something. And when you're trying to make something, when you're trying to build something, there are some things you're going to not be able to do all the time. And if you have a supportive spouse who understands change, him and Mel could have worked that out. But due to the fact that maybe she's not able to do this right now because she's been at the office or because she had a speaking engagement and she got to come home and do the girl's hair and wash clothes, she might not be able to service you tonight, sir. You know what I'm saying? Ooh! And Mel looked good, too. She did. She looked pretty in that gold dress. Girl, it's him looking over there at her for me. Not hey that black lady. Martel looking at Melody with the I can dream about you face. If I can't hold you tonight. Oh, oh, Jesus. And somebody in my comments said that he looked really bad. I think he does look really bad. Martel looks really bad. Indigo Girl said he misses what comes with being with Mel. He's such a fool. He could have been co-parenting positively with her. Yes, even if the divorce, the divorce was gonna happen. But at some point, you have to stop. You have lost. You need to recognize you've lost, and you need to recognize that you're the reason you lost. It looks good. High beam from Melody Soul for me. Martel looks sick, child. He looks so yeah. He looks sick. She said, I mean, he can't afford 3 meals a day. Like Martel, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like this is horrible. And really, this show probably should be getting ready to come to an end. And with that being said, let's go to this. Y'all, I sat and watched the under construction, and Carlos was Tamar's first guest. And he was loving it because for the first time, he was not the one asking the question and interjecting himself in the question. You know what I'm saying? Tamar said, "This is all about you." Let me let you hear what he said. Hold on. Let me find it. Today is all about you. Listen. And so we're doing a lot of things. Today is all about you. Oh, that's rare. Okay. It's all about you. And so you get to choose what we're discussing. Okay. Is there anything that is on your mind today that you want to talk about? Something that... So it was all about him. And I don't know. I mean, it usually ends up being all about him. Either he's dropping it low, or he's talking about his shows, or he's talking about his relationship status or something. But today it was all about him. Um, he did talk about being in a relationship and being a relationship person, but he talked about what was coming next. So we're going to listen to what he says that he wants to do next, okay? Because I want to know what y'all think about this. For real, for real. Yeah, here we go.
No, I do understand. It goes back to him saying he didn't have to explain what happened. Yeah, so unfortunately, so I would say that's my biggest hurdle is getting past this messy thing because it's not true.
It's so hard to.
You know, my shows are real. Yeah. And we follow real stuff. And life is messy. Mm-hmm. My life is messy. We follow it, right? It doesn't mean I'm out there like pushing something. So that messy thing, I wish can just like go away.
Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not moving. Is it still static, Santana? Y'all still hear static? Oh no, hold on. Okay, is that better? You still can't hear me? Oh no. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry about that.
No, I do listen.
But it goes back to him saying he didn't have to explain what happened.
Yeah, so unfortunately, so I would say that's my biggest hurdle is getting past this messy thing because it's not true.
It's so hard to.
You know, my shows are real.
Yeah.
and we follow real stuff, and life is messy. My life is messy. We follow it, right? It doesn't mean I'm out there like pushing something and forcing people to do stuff. That's not the case. So that messy thing,
Okay, so he says he wants to get over the messiness. And he said people thinking that he is making people do stuff. Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? You make people do stuff. You have Tisha and Marceau getting on a whole live talking about what they don't want to do from the internet. But now you're telling us, can y'all hear me? Or these people coming in can't hear? Hey, Kimber, can you hear me? Okay. So he's saying that he's not messy. He said his life is messy and he doesn't make people do things. But you do make people do things. That happens. That happens. Let's continue.
wish can just like go away. So I would say that's my biggest hurdle.
What's next in the Kingdom Reign? Reign.
Stay tuned. No, look, I am exploring different avenues. She and I were at the Kirk Franklin, Yolanda Adams Clark's sisters, Marvin Sapp, Fred
Norman's
Hammond,
event.
Kara Sheard. I'm not missing anybody, right?
Norman.
Shut up. Shady.
Not shady is a fact.
And it was so inspiring to be there.
It was.
And it just made me think about the endless possibilities.
Yeah, man.
Tamar was there. We're going to change to see each other. And it just made me think about, like, where I want to go next in my career.
And where is that?
You know.
I don't.
And that's where I want to add.
I want to hear from him, and then I want to hear from you.
Listen.
It's such a secret squirrel, y'all.
I don't want to be a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to explore other avenues. I want to work with people who want to work.
And not just want to check.
Not to spill her tea, this woman works, and we'll talk about that later. I'll give a little taste now. As a reality executive, you always want to cast, whether it's an ensemble, solo, whatever, to call you and say, I'm going to do this, where's the cameras? Tamar Braxton be like, I'm going to do something with the cameras. I'm like, hey, so it's tomorrow. It's in the morning. I'll pay for it. Let's get, you know what I mean? Like, right. You want that. So I want to work with people like that who wants to work. And I want to explore concerts,
Promoting?
Well, just like documentaries.
Okay.
I look at what Beyonce did, with her musical documentary, Renaissance. And I want to do more of that. I really want to show the world how hard people work to get to where they're at. And one thing I've always said about Tamar is the fact that this woman works hard, and give her a chance and she's going to succeed.
And give it the respect.
All Tamar wants you to do is open the door.
Okay, so when you say, I want to work with people who want to work, what are you talking about? The people on your show work every day. They get what, 2 months off, and they're back to filming? Right? Oh, Kat, he said he wasn't messy. He doesn't want people to think he's messy. He was like, well, he said, my life is messy, but I'm not messy. I don't like make people do things. Like, he was throwing little things out. He was throwing little bitty things out, little things out. But him saying that he wants to work with people who want to work. So then he said, Tamar called him and said she's going through something. And then the first thing he says, get a camera. Hey, Samantha. So what's that? Why he never, hold on, what you say, so what? Ooh, I missed it. Hold on. Why he never showed Why he never showed how hard? Exactly. You could have had some. I mean, you could have had somebody in that girl basement while she packing stuff up. You could film her getting ready for a TikTok live. It's a lot of things that you could film. But then there, and for him to say he doesn't make people do things. You tried to make the girl come to a party where Martel was going to be until she found out. You made Selena go into a room on a no contact with Soguchi. You made that happen. I mean, you'll put it on the producers, but he gets the final call. So you saying that you don't make people do stuff, sir? That's why people say he doesn't tell the truth. But you know what, girl? It's on. I think it premiered last night, Samantha. Um, it's under construction. It's on Tamar's YouTube page. So he was her first guest, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and I'm going to be very honest. It's all depending on who she talks to that I'll go over there because sometimes she can be a lot for me, and sometimes it's too much. And these two together, it was a lot of laughing, like extra laughing, falling out. Nobody has time for that. And I saw somebody here said, "Do you believe in fortune tellers or readers or whatever?" I don't really subscribe to that, but Tamar has a woman over here who is reading his future and telling about his grandmother is watching over him and he has angels watching over him and things like that. But I'm gonna have to go with Patricia. I'm gonna go with A. I take door A, Patricia's door. I'm gonna go with this. It did seem rehearsed. It seemed like they had got that thing together, and that's what it was. That's what it was gonna be. She said Tamar doesn't need another camera in her face. She needs to start her child. She been on that journey for so long. I don't even know what to say. She said he must be talking about the Scots and Destiny because they late. But he said he want to work with people who want to work. So how is that going to go across to his cast? Like all of them: Detroit, DC, Huntsville, Bell Collective. Or is he talking about the shows that failed? Grown and Gospel, whatever that show was in Atlanta. What was that called? Bougie, whatever. Is that what he's talking to? The people don't want to work? Not sir, ma'am. Brittany said he wants people to spill every single thing that's going on in their life so he can exploit it. I feel like that's a shot at the Scots. It very much could be. It very much could be a shot at Destiny, the Scots, one and two. Um, who else? Destiny, the Scots, the Fletchers. It could be all of them. I know, Deborah. Like it's a lot, but I will say this: one thing I am going to tune into is the conversation she's going to have with her niece Ashley, because Tamar has invited Ashley because Ashley lives in Spain, and her father is getting lawyers because he wants her to be quiet. So Tamar has sent for her, and she said she's going to give her niece a safe space to tell her story. So that will, because I can't. What I was like, what kind of platform Tamar talking about? Because I know she's not about to have this baby on Dish Nation talking about this. Yeah, so that's coming up soon. Tabo, why not? She said, I'm not watching that foolishness. She said, oh no, that person lying. That's some devils watching him. I don't subscribe to that, but yeah. Word on the curve, child. He is waiting till this contract is up. And when that contract is up, I guess he gonna go into filming documentaries. Real quick, who do you think the first documentary is gonna be about? How hard Kingdom Reign works? Lord have mercy. He said Tawiti. Tawiti, he said that for his future, his next thing that he wants to do documentaries. He wants to film documentaries. And the example he gave was like the Beyonce Renaissance documentary. That is what he wants to get into. Definitely rehearsed. Yes, he did. Thank you, Tammy. Bad and bougie. Yes. He was like, I want to work with people who work. And this girl works. So Tamar got some stuff going on. She done called him to bring a camera to film. Could she be a documentary? Hey, Tina Turner. How are you? She says hello to everyone. Oh, yeah. What about the Texas real estate family? And I think people really enjoyed that show. I didn't watch it, but I think people enjoyed it. I heard a lot of people talking about it. What she say? She said, "I don't even think about Scott 2.0. They never bring anything. Talk." She said, "Talking about what though? Maybe folk don't want to work for chump change. Yeah, and then for James to be over there to myself, they want to work for the chick. James, that is not. Have you not heard the word on the curb, sir? She hasn't been on this nation. Oh, okay then. I didn't know. I had no idea. One and done, like most of his shows. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what happened to that show in Houston. He can't even film a reality show. He gonna How he gonna film a documentary? That's gonna be a real life horror movie. I mean, he said that's what he wants to go to next. He said he was inspired when they were all in Detroit at the gospel concert. And I guess he was like, oh, this would be great if we could bring this to television. She's marvelous. Marvelous enjoyed Grown and Gospel. I enjoyed parts of that show. I really did. I really and truly did. But it wasn't, I don't have to see it anymore. Ooh, Nakia. Secrets of a Snake Oil Producer. Yep, Tamar will be the documentary. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Bad, you know what? Let me say this with Marvelous. Bad and Bougie was a good cast, but they not giving anything. If they had, like, I don't feel like what's her name from Basketball Wives. I feel like she checked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like she gave what she could give. I really don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. I just don't feel like that. I bet you one said she watched the Texas show and enjoyed it. Uh, Pepper said Grown and Gospel was good. Oh, wait a minute. Zara said, I like Tamar. I think she just stands too strong in whatever she's feeling at any given moment. I will agree with you on that. He cannot film the truth on reality. How are we going to do a documentary telling the truth? Diabolical, honey. Malaysia, that's right. Malaysia didn't give everything that she could give. I think Malaysia was great. She gave everything on Basketball Wives. I think by the time he got to Malaysia, she was just giving out. So that's what's going on there. Let me see. Let's get up here to um we talked about the weather. Y'all be careful driving and going on. Don't get in any mess. This right here tickled me. The red light up there, the people couldn't even drive up to the red light, people. That was horrible. They could not drive up to the red light. I want to talk about this and then I'm not gonna talk too much in it. I want y'all to look it up. But they have this allegedly a new pandemic called SPARS, and it is set to be put out in the world 2025 to 2028. Right? Thank Hey Lulu, 2025 to 2028. That's how long it's supposed to be out here. Now, I did talk about the respiratory situation. I feel like um I think I got a hold of it early, and I have masks now, and I just don't want that to be a problem for me right now because I don't feel like being sick. But I feel like it's something out here coming up, and I feel like we need to be prepared for it. Um, when I made that post, a lot of people talked about how sick they've been, and now with all the, like you said, you're still in the panorama. Now with all of that, because it's mixed with COVID and it's mixed with pneumonia and all of that. I was in the hospital. I had to go to the doctor. Not in the hospital. I had to go to the doctor, and there was a woman. She had bronchitis. She had it for like a month. Right. That's wild. So y'all wash your hands. Be careful out here, and just take care of yourself because it's a lot going on. Oh my lord, y'all. Let's. I guess we have to get into the current administration because every time I open Instagram, it's something else. And this is coming from allhiphop.com. Hold on, let me see if I can hear. Uh oh. So the headline is Donald Trump signed an executive order abolishing the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965. Like, what is the problem? Y'all have two fires that have started in San Diego. Two. Your job should be to help the people, not dealing with stuff that's already going. Like, we are here, honey. We're not going nowhere. What is going on? In addition to revoking 78 executive orders former President Joe Biden signed into effect, Donald Trump has revoked the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965. The order prohibits discrimination in hiring and employment based on race, color, religion, or national origin, sex. He also revoked orders concerning environmental justice in low income and minority communities. What is the problem? On September 24th, 1965, Lyndon B. Johnson issued Executive Order 11246 prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, national origin by those organizations receiving federal contracts. In 1967, President Johnson amended the order to include sex on the list of attributes. The Office of Federal Contract Compliance Programs under the Department of Labor monitors this requirement for all federal contracts, including all U.S. campuses, and has developed regulations, to which these contractors must adhere for federal contractors employing more than 50 people having federal contracts totaling more than $50,000. Y'all, what is going on? Uh-oh. What is happening? Tammy, are you gonna have to go to work? Cause I know you work from home. The VP is far. You know what? People say that Sweet Essence, that JD Vance is worse than him. Oh my God. Yes, Pepper. Pepper said what? The EEO? Are you serious? So if sexual SH occurs or racial discrimination at workplace, what I just have to take it? I mean, you have to take it, get a lawyer, and hopefully you get somebody that can fight for you. I've never, you know what I'm saying? Like the color of someone's skin, the fact he has a limited vocabulary, the fact that he is not even aware of what the world needs, that he's not even focused on people who have been misplaced out of their homes due to these fires in California. The fact that now there is a possible pandemic, another one on the way. Because somebody was like, well, it happened when Biden was in office. Well, Biden was trying to do some stuff before he left out, but now he's come to try to undo it, and he still don't care nothing about it. Medical exemption. Okay, good. Yep. Wait a minute. Let me go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deborah said he is trying to take us back to the 1920s. Ooh, Proud Mimi. Y'all go look what Proud Mimi said. I'm not gonna put it up here, but just go look what she said. I agree with her totally 100%. I agree with her 100%. Like when I saw Snoop, let me take this down. When I saw Snoop on his live playing Olita Adams, Get Here If You Can, I was like, he is only checking our temperature to see. Hey, Bianca, wait a minute. Girl, I said this the other day. She said at this point, they need to let Luigi out to handle these. Let me take this down, child, before somebody say something. But yeah, I agree with you. He is definitely He is definitely on his get back. But I said that. I was like, he is not trying to become the president because he feels like he can do better for the people. He is trying to get his lick back. And we are going to be the ones who's going to just have the fallout. Thank you, Ada. I mean, it is so scary. Honey Love said, I don't understand how the people with the most opportunities and advantages are so intimidated by everyone else. You are in the highest office in the world. You could help so many people. And because you have the ear of all of the people who follow you, then you could really do some stuff for the world, right? The Democrats will go right along with it because they want to do the stuff for the world. But you coming in here taking out the EEO, that is crazy. We all gonna catch it. We're all. Let me see what else, child. Let me see, cause honey, we gotta get ourselves together. And I think somebody was like, "Why are you?" It is all that you look at. Trump revoked equal employment opportunity law put in place to ensure fair hiring and promotions for marginalized groups. What does this mean for urban communities? Because there are black people in these spaces that know more than other people, and he wants them. Oh, yes, I didn't put that up here. Thank you, Alexis, for reminding me. Instagram keeps automatically following him and the vice president. So you need to block them because they all have, like, when the last administration left, the new administration took on those handles. So that's going to automatically put you following those people. Somebody brought it to my attention. I immediately went and unfollowed. And you got to check back because it'll have you following them. So you can do it for the first lady. We don't have a second gentleman, so we don't have to worry about that. But definitely those three. Yes, yes. The DEI people on leave of absence today. And they're going to take that program all the way out. Yes. But you know what, Miss Shay B, you're gonna have to go back and check because they keep making you follow. I mean, I saw DL Hughley's thing, and he was like, you have to keep going back. He said he eventually had to block it because it kept making him follow them. He plans to lay them off bail and close that whole program, child. Ooh, child, this is a mess. What? But what is he gonna get out of revoking that? Like he been sitting around here. His administration silences health agencies, CDC and FDA order to halt public updates. Yeah! Did you hear what I said? The Trump administration silences health agencies, CDC and FDA order to halt public updates. So, hold on. Oh, child, we're gonna have to be our own country and state president, vice president. We got to find somebody that we can make the president of us. Y'all, so this acute, I don't think y'all can see that. So this acute respiratory illness that I was talking about, right? And it is going across the country. It is severe in Hawaii, Arizona, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Delaware, New Hampshire. It is severe there. It's in the red. And it's over 35 more states: California, Nevada, Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Pennsylvania, New York, Chicago, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota. So it's all over the place. So now if you saw this video, this right here, we will not have any more updates about this. People are going to perish. People are going to perish. Follow the World Health Organization on your own. You're right. And I'm going to do that right now. Because, baby, that is insane. That is crazy. How do you live in a world when things happen and you don't have no updates about what's to happen? He is so pissed that he didn't do that when COVID came around. But now he going in it like, oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, y'all. We go. Everybody follow the World Health Organization on Instagram. Everybody go there every once in a while just to see what's going on. In the meantime, drink your ginger. I don't keep talking about ginger, and I don't even have none, but I need to go get some today because that's good. You are going to have to be responsible for yourself, and this is exactly correct. Pharisees 23. He wants a dictatorship. Oh Lord, have mercy. And then you think about your black men. You worry about them so bad, right? Um, and then like young men out in the world, like it's just a lot. It's a lot to worry about, and I don't want to worry. I don't need that on my mind. Yeah, he pulled away from the WHO. He pulled on out of that. Yeah, he was on. Absolutely, he was on that. He was on what? 135 pages had his name on it, or something more than that. Then he let all those people. He let what 1,600 or 1,900 people. He pardoned them out of jail. Bianca says she have. We can't say that out loud, B. We can't say that out loud now. Woo! This is a lot. This is a lot. She said he reversed the reduced cost of prescription. Yep, I saw that. I saw that. Yes, he is still mad of what they told us about COVID. And the fact that you lost so many people, the fact that you don't even care about lives, you just in here for your get back. You in here for for you and your people. And it's like there are other people that exist. And it's like no way. Just like all the people that ran up behind him. Let me see what Brittany J said. Mm, you have all these other people who exist and you don't even want to, just acknowledge them. That is crazy. Just like that black man who got up there talking about some daddy's home. I was like, are you crazy right now? Let me tell y'all what I did. I saw this on Facebook. It was during the election. And I had AKA plates on the front of my car and a little tag on the back. I had my daughter's father to remove it because she drives my car when I'm gone. Because there was a soror who had said that she was almost run off the road by someone who noticed she had an AKA tag on her car. Like, you got to be careful out here, child. This is a mess. This is literally a war zone. Honey, Bishop, I talked about her. I'm going to talk about her in my, I think it was with Marianne. She did her last, she, she did the last thing that she could do, the last ditch effort. and she was pleading to him about just the American people. And then he was asked, what did he think about the service? He said it was not very good. I think she could have done better. When he was asked about Gaza, he said it's unfortunate, but he's they showed a picture of it and it was like Terror Dome. He was like it could be a beautiful beach waterfront, but I have nothing to do with the people over in Gaza. We have nothing to do with that. I don't think I won't have anything to do with that. What? Wait a minute. What? What is going on? I can't see. They must have taken it out of here. Yeah, that's horrible. It's so horrible. Uh, Wait a minute. I saw something. Yeah, I did too. I did too. Committed to the journey. I did too. I followed them on Instagram. Y'all better all follow the WHO. Oh Lord, she said, "Look, absolutely, Pharisees. That's exactly what COVID did get out of hand." Hey, Auntie Natty. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we all we got, y'all, for these next 4 years, and we made it through the last four. But the last four, I feel like he still now he's not knowledgeable of what his job is, but he's come back with a vengeance. So that's worse than the first 4 years where he was in. The first 4 years, he just wanted to be in and be the president and do some stuff. Now he's sat back, he's looked at things, he's had time to think about what he wants to do. So, I mean, I don't even think he slept. I don't even think he slept. I don't think he slept. Mm, mm, mm. What you say? Who's sorry now, Ian? The Palestinian who could not vote for, they would not vote for her. They would not. Oh, child, that Canadian premier over there said, "Sir, I got time today. That this will not take place. This will not happen. We do not desire to be the 51st state. That is not going to happen." Honey, I think they're already regretting it. Hmm. Ooh, I'll go with Brittany. God has the final say. He gonna have to have the final say because this is a mess. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, he gonna have to go now. He can't change that. That's why I said we can. Where are we at? 300. Where we got 3 years and 363 days. It may be four if we got a leap year. Hmm. Absolutely, boss lady. Absolutely. Black men should be. They should be and feel ashamed. Pepper, I don't think so. Because let me say this: he's gonna get in here and do so much. That's not gonna happen. He can't do that. Like it's just some stuff he can't do. It's some things he want to do. It's some things he signed into, but it's still got to go through people. But then again, he has those. Whew. But 4 years is it. We saw that. She said WHO has a YouTube channel too, so y'all get into that, subscribe to that, and check that often because there's some things coming up. Like this right here, when I talked about this the other day, when I talked about this SARS pandemic, it was Bill Gates. Hold on, let me see. Bill Gates was talking about this. Hold on. I don't know if I have this. Uh, where is it? I don't think I have it anymore. But it was Bill Gates talking. Wait a minute.
Outbreak begins.
Hold on.
And as you go through the handbook, the pages look like this. It gives you like scenarios of, like the pandemic has actually happened. So this newspaper article from the St. Paul Chronicle, which is from where SPARS comes from, SPAR is the St. Paul's Acute Respiratory Syndrome. So third death in a week due to unknown illness in Twin Cities, and the date here says October 17th, 2025. And they also have some.
So, so they already had some things going on. They had some things that they are speculating is going to happen. And I think when Bill Gates was talking about it, he was saying like 10 million lives will be affected. So it's just a lot. It's actually too much. Um, and I will do everything in my power to just bring you all something other than this heartbreak on a daily basis. That's all I want to do because this is a lot. Let me see if this comes up. Hmm. So wait a minute. It was something. It was Bill Gates talking about it. This is horrible. What y'all saying? I know we're a scandal when we need it. Wait a minute. What you talking about? She said, "I believe he's going to do it. Do what? Hold on. I believe he's going to do it because they are scared of him, so they will do." Yeah, we're gonna have to be real solid in this, y'all. We're gonna be real solid. We may have to have like a prayer session every once in a while because honey, this is gonna be a lot. A lot. It's a good thing that he cannot pardon Minneapolis police officer Derek. Sorry, it's a good young black men need to be legit driving. Young women protect your bodies. Cause honey, over there on those jobs, they not gonna care nothing about you. And you know they've been waiting on something like this. Some superiors have been waiting on something like this. They've been waiting on it. So they can have something to say. Now Tammy, you right about this. He sat us down the first time, he will sit us down the second. And honey, it could be worse. That's why he don't want you knowing what the CDC got to talk about. That's the very reason. Because this is out here. The ABC News is talking about the uh, the respiratory illnesses and all of that. They're talking about all of that, and he does not want them to know. Isn't that horrible? Things that could actually unalive people. You do not want the American people to know about it. That is crazy. I'll do my best to keep us informed, honey. I will. Yeah, it's just project it's just Project 2025. Honey, honey, they not giving out no checks. And it is crazy. Let me tell you something. It is crazy that people's argument to vote for him was because he gave out checks. He never gave out the checks. He never did that. He just wanted his name on it in order to give them out. But mm-mm. Hold on, let me see. I think I found it. Here we go.
Of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. We need to be prepared for the next pandemic. We were not prepared for COVID-19 everyone in the world. China's expertise and resources and manufacturing capacities will help us meet those needs. This bars pandemic 2020.
So there you go. There you go. I know, honey, stay prayed up. Now you right about this, honey. Now that's one thing. Now I know I get on here and I cut the fool sometimes and all of that. You know, people agree, people disagree, whatever. But when it come down to it, I get into the Bible and I get on my knees and I pray real hard because that's the only thing gonna get you through. It's the only thing gonna get you through. Get you through. Yes. Is there independent media that we can watch also? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But I will say, maybe not yet. They haven't silenced everything like the news and stuff. But if you don't hear about this respiratory thing, if you don't hear about SPARS, if you don't hear about anything, you need to go look at it. Look at it. You need to go Google it. You need to figure out what's going on. Definitely get in tune with the WHO. Definitely be in tune with the CDC. Definitely get you some masks. Do whatever it is you need to do. Drink your tea. Take care of your body. Be careful. If you don't have to go out at night, take your butt in the house. Sometimes they come through the doors, I know, but if you gotta do what you gotta do, child. Still, it wasn't black men that got him in like that. They are using. I can see them. I can see that, Valerie. 100%. I can see that. They got to use somebody. It wasn't, but it was definitely. It was definitely different demographics of people who thought that he was going to have their best interest. I mean, I don't know what else people wanted to hear. He stood up there and said, "I don't care about you. I just want your vote." He said that. Those are his words. No, he didn't want us to have the checks. He did not. Exactly. Exactly. The check should have been signed by the Secretary of Church, but you know what? We're here now, and we're gonna have to deal with this because we got through that. I know. That's why I said we're gonna have to get on that ourselves. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna get that on ourselves, child. You know what, Boss Lady V? I'm gonna tell you something. I am a supplies type of person. Like I love school supplies, cleaning supplies. So if you're asking me, I'm gonna say yes. I gotta go out today, get my nails done, and I'm probably gonna come back home with oh, she said Roland Martin is her go-to. Yeah. Yes, yes, boss lady. I mean, yes, um, but you know when it gets tough, them shelves are gonna be empty. So if you need to get you some Clorox wipes, you need to go into Bath and Body Works and get you a couple of, I mean, no, go to Target, get you some hand sanitizer, go on Amazon and go on and get your mask. I got them in different colors. I got them in an array of colors. Yeah, just start thinking about. I would just think vitamin. Tammy said vitamin D. Oh, okay. Bye, crybaby. Go feed your dad. Have a good day. I would stock up on it all, child, because we don't know what's to come. Hey, Kim said I made it. I'm so glad you made it.
The worthy is the lamb that was.
Child, I can't with them praying. I can't with that. Oh, child, Kelly Rowland allegedly blocked Nelly from performing Dilemma at the inauguration. I read that earlier today. The Jasmine Brand's reporting that Kelly Rowland took a stand against Nelly before he recently performed at the inauguration event. An insider told Daily Mail that Kelly was stunned upon learning about Nelly's decision to perform at the event and subsequently blocked him from performing their 2002 hit. Her team also allegedly warned they would issue a takedown notice if he performed the song anyway. Nelly had previously explained his choice to perform at the event, stating it was out of respect of the office. Well, Nelly don't really do all that stuff to be respectful to the office. He done got himself in a lot of trouble, so he's not respectful to law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? He around here had a couple of, well, maybe he does identify because he done had some female situations. He done had some cases against him. He just got, didn't he just get out of something? Oh, Miss Kirby Cutie said Don Lemon is independent media. He is really good. Yes, I would say that would be my go-to. I would go to Don Lemon. That would be it. That's where you start. Well, yeah, let's read in silence. Everybody got that down? Amen. Amen. Oh, she said, Velocity said we were on lockdown at school I work at. If there was a situation at the high school. Oh, my Lord. Is everybody okay? Where are you, Velocity? Where are you? What are you talking about? Oh, Honey Love has a good idea. She said, ladies, please take a safety class and learn how to protect yourself and your loved ones. She said, this is I've been stocking up since October. Just order some masks and sanitize. Now we gonna do the most. Absolutely, we gonna but who gonna be prepared is us. Oh, Tammy said those dock workers are gonna strike again. Look, what is it that you have to have? Like my friend in here, Bianca, she probably gonna place some unit orders. You know, we're gonna have a couple of more units. I need to do some more commercials so I can get some units. Um, what else? What do you have to have? Like stuff that you need to stock up on water. Yeah, we gonna fool around here and be living underground soon. Ooh, Honey Love said he's putting that 10% tariff on China February the 1st. Oh Lord, y'all, we might have to end this live. We got stuff to do. We got stuff to do, people. I'm not even playing. I know I know what it sounds like. Now I'm gonna tell you some okay, wait a minute. Paracees. Let me tell you something about them black girl vitamins. I know someone personally who took those vitamins. Her whole face just swole up, right? So be careful taking stuff like that. I don't. I just go to the drugstore for that kind of stuff. She said, I live in the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. I know that's girl. I'm going there today. I am going there today. No, she took her band-aid off. Hey, Judy. Um. So here are some independent sites that you can go to. Proud Mimi, Dun Lemon, Midas Touch, Bulwark. Bulwark is another one. So this is we need to let me write this down because this is going to be imperative for us. Child. I'm sorry. And Bulwark. So we got some independent media up here. Y'all, this is horrible. Child, Nelly is a mess. Tabitha Speaks. Tabitha Speaks is very good. I love Tabitha. We love Tabitha. Now, those of you who may be in here that may dibble and dabble in TikTok content creating, I would advise you to start getting a plan B together, because if you are, I do understand this. I do understand this, that my content on TikTok will have to be not this. I am not going to, I'll do my hot topics and I'll throw some stuff in every once in a while, but it won't be a lot I do on there, right? Even if it leaves in 72 days or 70 days, 71 days, even if it leaves by then, I won't do that because I feel like it's been brought back for a reason. And it's going to be heavily political, it's going to be heavily right wing, and I'm just going to talk about the housewives. I'm gonna talk about reality TV. It's just a safe place. What do you mean? Oh, you're in Nashville? Girl, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Velocity, I'm coming. Jenny Mai has called the cops on Jeezy after heated tussle over her stuff. Claims he left it damaged and full of mice? I'm sorry. Child. That's not my business. I just put that out there. I'm sorry. Let me get over here to what I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? Oh, Nashville. SH. Y'all, there was a shooting in Nashville at a school. Oh, I don't see it today. No, 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 no. Let me put today in here. Child, that velocity. They said two. Is it Antioch High School? It says two students shot at Antioch High School. Shooter down. Two students were shot by another student at Antioch High School Wednesday morning. It happened inside the school on Hobson Pike around 11 a.m. According to Metro Police, the situation at school is contained. One student did this to two other students before he turned it on himself. It is not known how badly the other students are injured. A reunification site for parents have been established, and they tell where buses will be taking students here. Metro Nashville Public Schools released a statement that reads, Antioch High School is on a lockdown due to everything being fired inside the school building. Metro Police are on the scene. The person responsible for doing this is no longer a threat. We will be gathering students in the auditorium and will provide information on reunification as soon as possible. This is an active crime scene and investigation. We will work with the MNPD to provide further updates as they become available. Child, you can't even send your children to school to get an education. You got teachers in here and they're, oh my God. I'm going to tell you something. 100%. That's why I am no longer in the classroom. I am no longer in the classroom because I'm not saying I saw it coming. I'm not going to be one of those people. I'm not going to be one of those people. But I could see something with because I was a teacher when was I teaching? Like the last time I taught in the United States was in 2004. I ended the year because I was teaching in Memphis. I was teaching in Memphis at Oak Haven Elementary on Bishop Bridge. That's my last United States of America school that I taught in. And then when I moved to Japan, I taught in a school on base, and then I taught some kids outside the base, out in Japan. And when I was in Memphis, I said, "This is it for me. This is it." I know I just read it. I bet you won't. I just read it, girl. We just went through it. Boss Lady says she is a high school administrator And this is her biggest fear in Michigan. Yes, it is a humongous fear because, like, I'm going to tell you, you can't live your life in fear because these things that are going on would make you stay at home. They would make you stay home. But even when I go to the grocery store, I love the grocery store. I love to go down every single aisle of the grocery store. No, girl, let me tell you something, Miss Natty. Hold on, let me finish my thought. I love to go down every single aisle of the grocery store. Now I know exactly what I'm going in there for, and I have never been that person. I go in and get it and come out. Aunt Natty, let me tell you something. My assistant principal, I was in the office one day, and it was a parent that had come in there, and she was going. I had first of all, my father was a principal, so I've been around, stuff like that all my life. I know when teachers meet and all that kind of stuff they talk about in the lounge. So I've had that in my life forever. So when I became a teacher, I knew how to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? And I started teaching when children still respected teachers and stuff like that. Child, by the time I got to Memphis and I saw a parent going at it with the assistant principal, and I was coming downstairs, she hit down on the desk and she said, "I'm from Orange Mound, what's up?" I said, "You know what, I'm taking a PTO day tomorrow because this is too much for me." Who does that? I've never experienced anything like that. Child, Charlene said she hates the grocery store. She gets all her stuff delivered. Oh yeah, I'm on fan base at Millie Chun 08, Mildred. I'm on fan base. Y'all check out fan base. I'm there on Millie Chun 08. Child, when y'all, I'm not lying. When she threw her arms up like this and she said, "I'm from Orange Mound, what's up?" I said, "What? Who does that? You are an administrator. Like you have a doctoral degree." She was a doctor of education. No, honey, not. Yeah, it was a parent and the assistant principal, Tay. The parent and the assistant principal. When she did like this, I said, "You know what? This ain't for me. I'm out." Now, and I went to Japan, and it was a beautiful experience. I had the little Japanese children were just delightful. And once I got back on the base, kids are kids. And then when I left, I was like, "I'm out. I will never go into another classroom again." No, the parent was upset with the assistant principal. They were going back and forth. When I got in the office, she had hit down on the counter. That was the only thing between her and the parent. The assistant principal said, "I'm from Orange Mound. What's up?" I said, "I know what's up. I know this PTO about to be up because I ain't coming in here tomorrow. Y'all crazy. That is insane." Okay. Honey, that was insane. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Never in my life. Girl. Wait a minute. Is it Missy Pine on? Are you on? You sent me some on Instagram? Honey, Missy Pine just sent me some. Hold on, let me see what she sent, y'all. Cause today is a day, boo. What's your name on there? Missy Pine Show. Girl, look. I called my mama. Is it the Missy Pine Show? Is that what it is on here? On Instagram. I called my mama. I said, "Mama, do I have to keep..." Oh, sugar and glow. I called my mama. I said, "Mama, do I have to keep working or can I just come home?" And because I was getting married, right? No, I was getting married. I was getting married that December. And I was like, "Mom, can I just come home?" Because I was going to be moving to, I was going to be moving overseas. She was like, "No, you going to have..." Girl, we talked about this. Yes. Girl, I see your comment. Yes, honey. You know I get in these comments with y'all. We be roughing these comments on Instagram. She said, "Girl, you see this inch? I'm packing right now." That's why we talking about it, girl. We said you're gonna have to just we're gonna have to just we're gonna have to meet and we're gonna have to check on each other. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you are. I promise you this. I promise that in all of this, I will try to be a silver lining. Those are things that are very important to me. I try to find a silver lining every single day. And I hope that I can be your silver lining. I will definitely keep you abreast on what I find out, but I will also try to take your mind off this. And velocity, please be careful, honey. Like, are they letting you out? Yes, honey. Prepare the others. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all how. Wait a minute. Let me give y'all a little story time. So after that happened, right? No, that's not what had happened. When I was there, when I was in Memphis, they didn't get my pay right because I had taught for like how many years? I think I had taught for like 10 years at that point. So you have to, my pay rate has to reach my experience. So they kept saying, they said, "Oh, we're gonna pay you like a first year teacher right now, and all everything gets in, we're gonna give you, we're gonna retro you your money." Okay, it is what it is. So I worked when school started in September, August, September, October. I was still getting paid like a first year teacher. Mind you, I had just got from California when I was really making bank. Okay. So I was like, no, this is not gonna work. Child, so one day I used to check to see if my money was in my account because I had AOL, honey. So I usually get on my AOL. I put it up, go in there, brush my teeth, wash my face, find me something to wear, come back and check my account. I didn't do that this morning. I had got to work. I had got my kids situated and I checked my account. Child, my money was not in there. I got up. I told them kids, I told my kids I had somebody to listen at my children because I didn't want to leave them. And I had gone downstairs, and this is exactly what I said. I told the principal, I said, I will not be any good to anybody's child today. I'm really not even good for myself. I said, I will be leaving today. They were like, oh no, what's going on? I said, I have to go. They said, well, split your kids up and let us know where they are. Yeah, it didn't dawn on me that they needed children's names. Let's say I had 20 kids. I said I had 5 going to this teacher, 5 going to that teacher, 5 going to that teacher. And that's what I wrote. I put the teacher name and the number, and I was out. I didn't go back to work till I got my money because when I left, I went straight to the central office. I was like, y'all don't do what we do. And if I don't get my money, I'm not going back to that classroom. I was home for like 3 days. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm from West Tennessee. I told my husband we should we relocate back. I'm not teaching in Memphis. I don't play that mess. I'm very degreed and sophisticated. Girl, I had parents spanking kids in the front of the classroom. It didn't make a difference. I had put a child out. I had taken him down to the office, to the principal's office, because I was like, if you want me to run a kindergarten class, I'm equipped to do that. I've taught that grade. So I can do a kindergarten class, or you want me to teach this science and reading. I was like, because if you don't want me to do that, I don't know what to do. Because he ain't here messing with all our kids. No, honey, she said Orange Mound, baby. Hey, J Crew Squad and Dan to the Panda. Let me see what she say. In my opinion, in 2028, they're going to be peacefully again. That's why he's installed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, V Baker. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, let's say a small prayer for velocity because we need this at this time. She said, nope, I'm locked in my classroom. My students are locked in the cafeteria. I want to go and get them. Just real quick, right? Dear God, we come together as an entire group, as humans, as mothers, as parents, and children. Just watch over Velocity, watch over her school, her class. Let these children, whoever has been harmed today, let them be okay. Let them all return safely home to their parents and watch over all children for the rest of this school year. And dear Lord, just be with us. carry us through this whole 4 years. Because you all we got, and you're all we able to deal with right now because we don't even know what's going on in our life. So we ask that Velocity is strong and she's good and she can get through this day along with her coworkers, her principal, and just watch over all of us. Amen. Because this is too much. This is way too much, right? I mean, you hear about it. We've had lives where we've heard about it, but we've never had a live where we have a day one person, Velocity 1913, to come in here and say that her school is on lockdown. It could have been her. So we just need to lift her up. Y'all just think about her through the day. I know y'all have stuff to do, and we always say that. Ooh, I'm gonna pray for you. But for real, Velocity is always here. She's always here. So just think about her for a hot minute. Just let her get to the house, Jesus. Girl, if you need an edible, just do what you need to do, child. They're not gonna drug test you. Cause I know your day. I know your nerves red. Cause it will be tequila for me for the rest of the day. I would be late. I wouldn't even be able to go in tomorrow. I don't. Are you going to work tomorrow? Cause it ain't no way. That would be the end. That would be the end of me. That would be the end of my education. Cause I know I couldn't handle it. I could not take it. I am so sorry this has happened to you. I am so sorry. This is horrible. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bless us all. Amen. Amen, honey. Boss Lady is an administrator in Michigan, and she said that she's been in lockdown. And I called my husband, my mom, telling them I love them and how scared I was. Y'all, oh girl, y'all, I'm gonna have to go because y'all are not about to get me crying up here and preaching on this internet. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? We're not gonna be able to do that today. I ain't here for it. I can't do it. It's just too emotional because that is horrible. Nobody should deal with that. You have children who are supposed to learn. Oh my goodness. Oh, girl, Salt Lake City is good. Ash, you in the right place, Ash. You're in the right place. It is time for people to pull together. And then like it's always crazy how they say, we need to stick together, right? But we just don't. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's a crab in a bucket mentality. I think that's the only thing I can chalk it up to. Like people want you to do good, but they don't want you to do more than them or have more than them. Like that's one I could care less, right? I could care less. Long as my baby's good, I'm good. The people I love are good, I'm good, right? I'm good. Um, Velocity 1913 is in school in Nashville. They just had a school shooting they had to shut down, and she is currently locked down in her classroom. Her children are somewhere else. They had a school shooting, that blind lady. We're just gonna have to we have to be positive. Like I said, I'm gonna do everything I can do to be a silver lining for y'all and for myself too, child, because I'm gonna need it too. Come down and fix issue like that. Y'all, this is a lot. And I'm sure this is not gonna be at the top of his list. Because this is the first one since he's taken office, so he should be on this. He should put down signing things for a hot second and work on this. Because now you have not only do you have a child that so wait a minute, did the baby unalive himself? Because he said he turned on himself and the other kids okay. Wait a minute. It said it's not immediately clear if anyone was unalive by the situation, but it has been contained. So I guess they got the kid. Wait a minute. What kind of school? This is a high school? Jesus Christ. Now you got a situation. Now you got a situation where you got to look at the parents. Because That's the next thing. In Nashville, Tennessee, Victoria, and our very own Velocity, Victoria, is who is in lockdown in her classroom and her kids. So we just say a prayer to her. Just think about her today as you move on tonight before you go to sleep, because her mind state. It's in Nashville. Yeah, they locking parents up now. So now you got a situation. Wait a minute. What you mean no? What you mean no velocity? Right outside of Nashville. Okay. Okay, right outside of Nashville. So you got a situation now where parents gonna be looked at. Cause how you got this firearm to bring it to this school? That is crazy. And y'all know. Y'all see the stuff I talked about today. I ain't have none of this up. This is insane. I'm so sorry about this. I mean, I know it's nothing I did, but I hate for somebody to go through that. Oh God. I know I can. I like the classroom is not for me. And I'm a great teacher. I can teach anybody. But I will have to go back to Japan to teach because that is all I can handle. Little Miss Spitfire said, "My church is praying hourly until February the 2nd." Adding, "Okay, my nerves bad. Did we talk about all this good snow we're getting in Florida?" Girl, yeah, we talked about that. That's wild though that you all are getting snow like that. Ooh, house without a permit? Oh yeah, we already went over that. Bye bye beauty. Yes, ma'am. Check over and over. I had to. Yes, please check over and over. Um, I don't know if I talked about ASAP Rocky going to trial. No, he's in trial today, right? Girl, I'm just so outdone. Velocity done took to mess me up for today. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Yo! Wait a minute. ASAP Rocky refuses plea deal, faces maximum of 24 years as trial opens on charges that he, filed a pow pow at the former friend. Why would he? Well, he said he didn't do it. Oh, how is Rihanna doing today? He is 36. Raheem Myers. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God. Y'all, it's too much going on in the world. I hope y'all praying, child, for real. I hope y'all really got your, because this right here. If you haven't been praying like often, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn in these 4 years. We're gonna be we're gonna be proficient at prayer. The most. I saw the tape. It's kind of you can't really see it so good. Oh man, that's crazy. ASAP Rocky. This is ooh. Mm, mm, mm. Miss Tina Turner said, "I can't. I believe you can't always blame the parent because some of the children hang with the wrong people. I believe you can teach your children right from wrong and be a good parent." I agree. I agree. So we need to figure out where it came from. Before you're right. Before we make that judgment, we listen. We do not judge. We should listen to see where they got it from, right? And what is the demographic of the child? Yeah, honey, you better get it right. Yeah, Cynthia, we just talked about that. Matter of fact, Cynthia, our very own Velocity is in lockdown right now in her classroom, and her kids are in the cafeteria. She's the one that told us about it. So, did any is anybody unalived? But because I saw here that nobody has been unalived yet. I hope so, Liz, little Miss Spitfire. I hope so. I hope so. Ooh, y'all. So, y'all, we're gonna get ready to go. Um, I gotta pick my baby up. So, no. Sid was Sid. No, Sid. I don't think I'm gonna go this year. I think I'm gonna sit this year out. I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit this out, Sid. I think this year I'm just gonna sit the White House out. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Document against LB. I know. I'm glad she's talking to us while on lockdown, so we know she's okay. That's why I really kind of don't want to get off live because I want to make sure she's good. Sonia said Destiny filed an 8-page document against LB. She also said there are pictures of his girl. Y'all, you know what? Oh, did I say this before? I don't know if I said this before. When I was listening to Sonia yesterday on her live, did y'all hear her say how she was trying to get Moses' ex-wife to come on camera? Well, she said she was trying to get her to talk about it, but she doesn't want to come on camera. If she has a relationship with the ex-wife, surely Destiny needs to go somewhere and sit herself down. She is, and pardon me, after all that talk about praying, I have to say this, and Lord forgive me. She has been like a mattress to Moses, countless on and off times. And you got the nerve to be mad at his wife? Child, if that wife comes on this internet, now that is gonna be a day. And I'm just gonna say, like, it'll come to a point. Everybody has a point. That would be something else, wouldn't it? Because what we do know for sure, and I don't think this is alleged, but I will say alleged. Hold on. We have an update from Velocity. Hold on. She said they just came to get me to escort my kids back to our classroom. I have to go and we'll check in later. Love y'all. Oh, girl, please be careful. Love you too, honey. Love you too. You be safe. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about Destiny because it's too much going on right now. Y'all have to catch me tomorrow. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say nothing else bad. Oh, mother of six, where do you live? Please move on, Destiny. Please. I know. Be safe, Velocity. We are praying for you. We will think about you all day today. Where do you live, mother of six? You missed a lot. LSW, you missed a lot, honey. You gonna have to get in this replay. Honey, we didn't talk about Carlos. We didn't got all the way down here to the school powing. And we said a prayer for Velocity 1913 because she was on lockdown. She now has gone to her classroom. She's got her kids and they're about to go to the classroom. So she's good. I know that's right. I'm just going they don't, but we have to care about us. So I am glad that I hear that from Velocity now, so I can go. Um, oh, mother was sick. She said, "I love my." You know what? And this was probably one of the safest things you could do for your children, to become just to be in the building where they are. That is, I commend you for that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. She has the document. Okay, I'll go over there and look at them. But yes, what Queen said. Thank you, Lord. Continue to pray for Velocity and the students and the staff in her school. Um, y'all, we're gonna get ready to go since we know Velocity is good. I definitely didn't want to leave until I knew she was good, but y'all be careful out there. Go ahead and get your products, get everything that you need, and we'll be back. I may be back on later on with somebody, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm done for today. So I have some hot topics. Oh no, I'm not done for today. I've got to um I've got to do Beverly Hills, and I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop. So they'll come today. Girl, Kitty Cat 69. They said she wasn't. They said she wasn't taking naps as a form of healthcare, and that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to leave you with what So What said. Be blessed, everyone. Everybody be blessed. I appreciate y'all being in this live today. Thank you all so much. Y'all take care of yourselves. And whatever I find, I will get it to you. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And we're going to be all right. We're going to have to be all right. We have